messages. Hi everyone. It's so funny that I made this hat because I didn't realize what color it was going to come off as, and it comes off like MAGA color, and then the font on it looks MAGA. And so when I wear it, I feel like I look like Marjorie Taylor Greene, which I don't love. I don't love that. So I put a couple like pins on it that say like human rights, and like I have like a queer pin back here that I'm like, I promise I'm not MAGA. I swear to God I didn't vote for that man. Hi guys, how's it going? I am just chilling right now. I'm waiting for some friends to go to dinner and I have nothing else to do and I don't really want to go anywhere else. I dropped my kid off and I was like, okay, now what do I do? Fuck, I don't have dinner until 6. So yeah, so I'm just chilling. I'm just hanging out. I thought I'd just come say hi, see what everybody was doing, if anybody was on and wanted to hang out and chit chat. And that was pretty much it. Nothing magical, nothing amazing. Obviously, if you didn't know, not pop culture, but political related, we bombed Venezuela. So there was that today. In the middle of the night, Pete Hegseth crawled out of his little cave, of his alcoholic beveraged cave. And he was like, yes, master. Yes, master. What shall we do? Should we go to war with Venezuela? And Trump was like, yes. That was what happened. That was that was word for word exactly what happened. You can quote me on that one. Give me a break. Joke. That was a joke. I have no clue what's even going on in the Bravo cinematic universe at this rate. I have no, this entire week, I don't think I've done or watched anything Bravo related because I have just been, I think I've been sick for like a month. I'm dead serious. I'm pretty sure I've been sick for an entire month. I am finally on the part of it where I think I'm on like the up and up, but like my nose will not stop running. It's driving me insane and I'm annoyed by it. And so I just sound ridiculous all the time. And I feel bad. I had to message all my friends that we're going to dinner with tonight. And I was like, are you sure it's okay that I come? I was like, I promise you I have no other symptoms. I just have a runny nose. And they're like, yeah, you can come. It's fine. Just like hand sanitize. Like we'll just like, we'll social distance, like all this crap. Like we still want to go to dinner with you. And I'm like, okay. Thank God they love me so much. I love them so much. So yeah, so we're going out to dinner tonight. We're going to an Asian Asian street fusion restaurant. And if you guys know anything about me, like one of my favorite cuisines is pretty much any Asian style of food. I'm like obsessed with. It's one of my favorite types of cuisines. So we're going to a cool new place in town and I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. But yeah, this past week, my son and I have been on and off having colds. So if I have to blow my nose every once in a while, I apologize. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm very sorry. Like right now I have to blow my nose. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. It's happening. We're going down. We're going down, guys. Oh, Lord in heaven. If you guys could see how red my undernose is, you guys would scream. You'd be like, Sam, get out of here. Okay. What was I saying? Hi, Savannah. Hi, Hosenso. I am American. I'm sorry. I apologize that my pronunciation of things is very disrespectful at sometimes. Oh, so my son and I have been on and off sick for over, like, I'm not joking you, a month to this rate. And this is the first week where I haven't felt like I was dying, but I still just have a lot of phlegmy and like gross shit up here. So I can't even like pay attention to anything anymore. I finished Stranger Things. That's pop culture. Want to talk about that? I finished Stranger Things. What am I doing, Savannah? I'm sitting waiting for my friends to go to a restaurant. I got here way earlier than I thought. And so I was like, cool, to kill time, I'll just talk to you guys. And we'll just hang out until I have to go. Because they won't be here for another hour-ish plus. So, let's see. What's in pop culture right now? Stranger Things I finished. Heated Rivalries I finished. So if anybody wants to talk about either one of those things, I finished both of those. And I have thoughts and opinions obviously about both because, you know, I'm me and I have thoughts and opinions on everything. So whichever one you guys want to talk about, put it in the comment section. We'll talk about. What else is going on in pop culture? Ask me, like, throw some stuff at me so I can talk about something because I am doing this on the fly right now. Like, I did not plan this. I was like, you know what? I haven't done like a little fun live like this for a little while. Let's just chit chat and talk. So Stranger Things, let's start with that. So Stranger Things, I overall thought it was very well done for what is your favorite food? Funny enough, where I'm going currently, which is an Asian fusion restaurant. I love Asian style cuisine. Specifically, I really love Japanese cuisine and I love Korean cuisine. I love Korean food. Should I watch Stranger Things? Have you, Artist Smith, have you ever watched it like at all? Like, have you watched any seasons or just nothing at all? And then let's go from there. And then I'll give you an answer from there. Um, but yeah, my favorite food is Asian style food. I specifically Japanese, Korean, some Chinese. Um, I also don't think that Americans eat Chinese food. We eat like Americanized Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? Like we eat like the Taco Bell version of like Mexican food, like that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I've never tried that. If I were Savannah, if I were you, if you were trying to get into Asian cuisine, because you're like, oh my God, what do I eat? What do I not eat? Dead serious, get into Korean. Try Korean food. Korean food is really good. I will say the only thing I will warn you is that Korean food, they do a lot of spice. So just make sure you're asking them what the spice levels are of things because they love spice. But like just start with like bao buns, like stuff like that, like dumpling things. Like start with that. Like those are really good. They love, you know, pork. They love all the meats and everything. They have a lot of vegetarian options, which I think is also really good. And the thing that I love the most about Korean cuisine is anytime I've ever eaten it, I never feel full. I don't feel sick. I don't feel gross after I eat it. I feel just fine. Never had a problem. Where are my friends? Sadly, I am from America. Are you mad? I don't know. Some days. Not right now. I'm not mad though. Okay. Stranger Things. Artist Smith. If you have never watched it, that's gonna be rough because it's a lot. There's 5 seasons. So that's the only thing is that it takes a while. It's gonna take a while. So if you have the time, I think you should. I think it's one of the it is definitely it's got to be one of the best shows ever made. I really do believe that. I really as an entire entity, a scripted drama show, it's a phenomenal show. It's very good. It's very nostalgic, which is why I personally love it so much. The nostalgia of it is like just one of my favorite things about it. Do you like Indian food? Okay, here's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if I do or don't because I've never gone out to eat. I've only been out to eat Indian food one time in my life, and I went with a friend, and so she kind of like led the way. I would like to try it again with somebody that knows what they're doing again. Because I haven't eaten Indian food for, I'm not joking you, I think 10 years. So I would love to go and try it again, but with someone that knows what they're doing. Because I personally don't think I could go by myself because I would fucking have no clue what I would want or like or whatever. I also don't like peanut flavored things. I like peanuts. I like peanut butter, but I don't like peanut like I don't like the flavor of peanut in my food. It's really weird. It's got to be an ADHD like autism thing. It has to be, but I don't know why. The smell of peanuts in my food that isn't peanut related or peanut butter, for some reason my brain gets very nauseous when I smell it. And I know a lot of Indian food has peanut flavor in it. And I love spicy food, but I can't have it. So that's another thing that kind of takes me away from it. But I would love to try Indian food with someone that knows what they're doing and knows what they're talking about and knows what to order. And then I just eat it. That would be great. I would love that. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, I really, Artist Smith, I really think, if you love movies from the 90s and 80s, like Pretty in Pink, that era, the Breakfast Club era, if like E.T., um, Star Wars, like if you like that era of movies and television, you'll love Stranger Things. Like when I watch Stranger Things, like I get teared up and think about like, because it makes me feel like I'm watching like my dad's life when he was growing up. You know what I'm saying? It's a very nostalgic show. And then you add like the cast that's in it, and there are a ton of people that were like Winona Ryder is like a huge star. Is it Chris Aston? I think is his name was in season 1. Like there's a lot of nostalgia in that show, and it's so good. And Millie Bobby Brown, people criticize her, that bitch can act. She's so good. She's so freaking talented. And I just think the show's really good. Overall, it is worth watching. It is definitely worth watching. I do like spicy food. Spicy food doesn't like me. So that's the difference there. Oh my god, I love sour stuff. Oh my god, I love sour stuff so much that I will burn my tongue off. And that's not good. I love sour stuff. For whatever reason, my brain, again, I think this is ADHD / maybe autism that we're working with. I have ADHD. I've never been diagnosed with autism, but sometimes I wonder. But my brain will associate foods with being sick or the possibility of being sick and being what my brain perceives as clean food. So for example, in my brain, celery is a clean food. I would eat celery and I would never feel sick. I would never feel gross. Saltines are clean food in my brain. I can eat those. I'll never have a problem. I'll never have an issue. I'll never get sick. It always will be good. Gatorade. I will drink Gatorade. I'll never get sick. It'll always make me feel good. And like the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And there are some foods that, again, for whatever reason, my brain is convinced will never get me sick. And sour Skittles are one of those. I don't know why. My brain is like, oh, sour Skittles are fine. They never hurt your brain. They never hurt you. I don't like, in my head, I could have thrown up 30 times and still eat a sour Skittle because my brain is like, they're fine. They're not going to do anything to you. Don't know why. Don't know why my brain does that. Vanilla milkshakes. That's another one. In my brain, vanilla milkshakes won't make me sick. They're considered a clean food in my head. I don't know what that is. Someone diagnosed me. I am from India. I have liked and subscribed to your channel. It was great to meet you. Oh my god, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Mwah, you're the best. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but that's just how my brain's always worked. My brain likes to compartmentalize things into categories. My brain really loves categories. I love a category. I love to I like to right and wrong, like this is here, this is that. Like my brain's fascinating. People with ADHD and autism and like OCD and like people like that, it's so funny, like people talk about that stuff like it's so like awful and horrible and all these things or whatever, and I think about like your brain is just like so cool. Like it's like you have a different pair of glasses on than someone without those things do, and it's like you get to see the world in such a different way, and it's just really cool to me. Like my son sees the world. My son has autism and he has ADHD, and he has an anxiety disorder, and he just the way he perceives the world is so different. It's just so different. It's very fascinating to me. Yeah, Savannah, I would, if you really want to get into like Asian cuisine, and I'm talking like real Asian cuisine. I'm not talking like your local Chinese restaurant. That shit ain't, that's Americanized up the wazoo. That's not the lowdown. That's not what they're really eating over there, okay? If you want to watch what Chinese people actually like, their actual cuisine is, I would recommend actually Will Neff and Hassan Piker and Austin Show and that whole group. They just went to China and they put some vlogs up from that. And they had some, you can also obviously go up and watch their VODs too. But they went to a bunch of restaurants, some high-end ones, low-end ones, high price, street food, blah, blah, blah. But you'll get a better feeling of what they actually eat over there. That's why I love Korean food so much, is because I watched Remy Ashton, now Remy Parsons, channel, and she is Korean, and she has a series that she does called Cooking with Remy, and she's talked about Korean food, and she's also been to Korea like 5 different times, and every time she goes, she vlogs all the food and everything that they eat and over there and whatever. And that's how I learned about Korean food and started kind of like getting into it and exploring it. And I've made some at home before. I think it's called tteokbokki. I've tried making that twice. I suck at making it. It's not easy. I'm not very good at it, but it is delicious when I've had it made by other people. But that's really, really good. Asian food's what got me into trying new vegetables, actually, because I was like, oh, bok choy, ew, gross, that's disgusting. I love bok choy. Love it so much. One of my favorite vegetables in the whole world. Yeah, like Asian cuisine is where I've learned to like a lot more vegetables now too, because they have a lot of vegetables in their cuisine. A lot of Asian food has a lot of vegetables in it. It's like vegetables and meat, like, and then just incredible. I think the reason why I love Asian cuisine so much is because you can have this nice balance of like very, I don't want to say bland, because that bland to me feels like a negative, but they have a lot of like bland food, I guess is the best way to put it. So if you're like someone that doesn't want to have a lot of flavor, you don't have to. They can keep it pretty chill, but also it still tastes good. Or you can have the opposite, where the flavor is not like nothing you've ever tasted before, and you're like, American food is the worst food I've ever eaten in my life. I'm never gonna eat it again. So you have two of the same coin. Yeah, I'm assuming you meant bok choy. Yeah, bok choy is so good. And there's so many different ways to do it. You know what's a really fun way to get into Asian cuisine is doing hot pot. Hot pot's really fun. And the best part about hot pot is that you don't have to feel intimidated, because they're all trained on like how to do hot pot first. They're trained on how to do the hot pot itself and how to put the food in and do all that fun stuff. But they're also trained on like what's the best ones, how to do it, what meats to pick, like, so you don't have to feel super overwhelmed. You can literally just be like, no, I've never been here before, tell me everything, and they'll literally do it all for you. It's awesome. You can either like choose your own, it's basically like choose your own adventure, which is really cool. And it's like fun. You're doing the hot pot, so you're grilling food, you're boiling it. It's really cool. It's really fun if you want to go on like a date, or if you want to go with like a group of friends. Hot pot's really fun. My husband and I love hot pot. My husband loves hot pot, which I'm actually shocked by. I didn't think he'd love it, and I took him to it one time, and he's like, we should go again. We should go again. We should go. I'm like, okay, I'll go again. I'll go every night if you let me. But yeah, hot pot is one of my favorite things to do, and that's another thing I would definitely recommend if you're looking to get into more Asian cuisine. Sorry guys, my sinuses. All right, I need to massage them. They hurt. They hurt. I have too much crap in my nose and my head. Go away. Go away. My son has this song that he listens to on one of his YouTube videos, and it goes, go away, scary monsters, go away, go away. I'm trying not to sing it like legitimately so I don't get demonetized, even though I'm not even monetized yet, but yeah. It feels great talking to you. Please come to our home, India, sometime. I don't have a passport, so that's not happening. I don't have a passport, but thank you. Thank you for the invite. Yeah. Oh my God, my nose. What else is going on, you guys? What else has been going on in pop culture? I feel like I haven't, like, I don't know. I feel like I've been consuming pop culture. What have I been consuming? I have no idea. I don't feel like I've been like in the pop culture zeitgeist this week. I feel like all I've been doing is family stuff with my kids, Stranger Things, Heated Rivalry, and like that's it. How was my Christmas? Thanks for asking, Savannah. How was yours? Let me blow my nose and I'll tell you. Sorry it's getting darker in here. I can turn one of my lights on if I need to. Let's see this one. Does this have a light? I thought that had a light. Is that helpful? Is that good or is that not helpful? I don't know why, but I'm just like not loving my hat right now. I just feel like I look MAGA. I don't like that because I don't want anybody to feel like that. Like, that's, I feel like if I wear that, it's giving that off. And then I, as a white person, don't want to make anybody feel like that. I don't want to look like I'm not a safe person for people. You know what I'm saying? Does that sound weird? But that's how I feel right now. I feel like wearing that hat made me look like I'm not a safe person for someone if they needed like help or something. Okay. What was I saying? Christmas. My Christmas was very good. It was very chill. It was very calm this year. We didn't do anything crazy, which is how I like it. We got together with both sides of the family. And then this year, I decided that my husband and I were going to cook for my parents and his parents because they've gone through a lot this year. A lot of health stuff with them and their and other family members that they've had to kind of like help a lot. So I really didn't want them to have to worry about making food for the holidays. I really just wanted us to do it. So my husband made our Christmas dinner and it was phenomenal. My husband is a cook. That is his day job. His 9 to 5 is he is a cook. And he's very good at it. And I wish that he would sometimes I wish that he would like go be like a cook, like somewhere nicer, because I just think he would do such a good job. I've also told him that we should get like a food truck. I've told him so many different things. I'm like, we should do this, we should do that, we should do this, we should do that, because he's just so talented. And it's literally a shame that this man does not like have a restaurant. He's so fucking talented. Anyway, so he made dinner. He made a spiral ham that was to fucking die for because he douses it in brown sugar and butter, which is like, hello, anything in brown sugar and butter is delicious. He did his famous Brussels sprouts that have maple syrup, some spices. There's, oh my God, you guys, I can't explain it to you. He dices them up like, so they're like little, like chunky flakes instead of like the big balls of, whatever. And then he deep fries them and fries them. And then he puts oh, you guys, stop. You will literally die if I fed it to you. You would literally choke and die. It's so freaking good, okay? Yeah, they're like these like maple, sorry, I have to turn the heat on a little bit. They're like maple syrup, spicy Brussels sprouts. Like they're so fucking good. And then he does like a brown butter, like some type of carrot like that. That's to die for. And then we do just plain Jane mashed potatoes, like butter, sour cream, salt and pepper vibe, like nice and simple. Because everything else is so flavorful, it's insane. And we just did that. And my parents and his parents were so thankful. And we had such a good time. We laughed we were there for like 3 hours. It was so much fun. And it was just the 6 of us and my son. That was it. It was awesome. And I loved it. And it was so nice. And I felt so good about doing it because it made me feel good that we thought about my parents and we thought about his parents. Because I feel like no one thinks about them. And I think about them all the time. So I was like, let me figure this out. And I was like, do you mind making dinner? And he was like, yeah, I don't mind at all. Let's do that. I'm like, awesome. Thank you. So my husband put in all the effort, but it was just nice to see my parents and his parents just like sit down. They didn't have to do anything. They just showed up and ate a good meal. And that made me really happy. So we did that. And we went to, a couple nights before that, we went to my parents' house and we opened gifts, which was really fun. And I love being with my parents. And my sister, who I love so much, my sister has come into some money, which has been really cool. And I'm really happy for them. They're non-binary, in case you're wondering why I'm calling them they, them. That's why. And they were like, what do you want for Christmas? I was like, I don't know. And they're like, well, tell me what you want. I'll get it for you this year. And I was like, are you sure? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, okay, if you're willing, I'd like to have a Nintendo Switch Lite. I want one for myself because my son has one and he loves playing. He's always asked me to play with him, but I can't, obviously, because I don't have a friggin' Switch. And I also like to have one for myself for my own games because my husband is a gamer, loves gaming, is obsessed with it. And I want to play games with him too. Like my son loves them, my husband loves them. Like I want to do stuff with them. They do stuff with me all the time. I want to do stuff with them that they like. And so I was like, if you could, I'd love that. And they were like, okay, I'll see. And I'm like, all right, cool. And I give them a couple other ideas or whatever. And sure enough, show up on Christmas friggin' morning. What do I open? A package from my sibling, from my sister. And sure enough, it's a friggin' Nintendo Switch Lite. And I'm like, I love you. Thank you so much. It has been so much fun to play with my son because we can sit next to each other, we can play together, we laugh about it. He wants to do it every night before bed, which is so fun, and I can connect with him and talk to him, and we can really spend time together because we don't really have anything to spend time together over lately. And so it's just cool to do that. So we've been playing Nickelodeon. It's like it's called Nickelodeon Duel something. It's basically what is the fight game that everybody's played all their life, where you just fight the crap out of each other. It's like that. But you play with Nickelodeon characters, and that's really fun because he just laughs every time he beats me, and it's just really funny. But yeah, that's a really, really good one. And then I've been playing Hello Kitty Island, which I love Hello Kitty Island, and leveling up on that. And this is the third time I've had to restart it, which I'm not fond of and I'm not a fan of, but here we are. And then the other game I just started is called Hades, and there's 2 seasons of that, and I'm on season 1 right now. And hopefully I can get through it and win the whole thing, and I can get Hades 2. But as of right now, I'm on Hades season 1, and I just started that today. And I'm gonna probably go home and play that the rest of the night, to be honest with you. And it's fun. It's a game, it reminds me a lot. It looks a lot like, it's like a very simpled, baby downed version of like D&D World of War. I mean, no, World of Warcraft. Yeah, World of Warcraft. It's like a very simplified version of it, I would like to say. Like that vibe. So, you know, my husband likes that game, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is like a good like starter pack for me to try a game that is, I don't know, we'll see. But I'm playing Hades right now, which has been fun. I really like it. Where am I from? I am from the United States of America, sadly. Very, very lately. Very sadly. It gets sadder every day, actually. The more I live here, the more I don't want to live here. Good times. The longer I've lived in America, the more I don't want to live here. I wish that my parents would have gotten me into the passport game a lot earlier in life. I would have loved to be in the passport world right now, okay? If my children and my husband had passports right now, things would be a lot different. Let me tell you right now. Things would be a lot different. Gotta work on that. Before I can't work on it anymore. Before the people that run our country are like, oh, never mind, no one can leave. I feel like we're like that close at this rate. I'm like, ugh, we're getting a little close to that. Sir, you're driving way too fast. Slow it down. Oh God, I can't wait to eat this food. I'm gonna be so excited. I wouldn't even know where to go, if I'm gonna be real with you, if I left America. I've looked at it. I've definitely Googled it many times. I'm like, where would I go? Where are the best countries to live? Where are the best countries for peace and safety? Where are the best countries for LGBTQIA people? Because obviously if I'm gonna move, I'm taking my entire family with me. So I have to make sure everybody can go, okay? And I've looked so many times. A lot of them is like Iceland, Norway, Sweden, like all that area. That whole little sliver up there. Portugal, I heard, is really, really good. Portugal's another really good one. Those are like the big ones. Those are the biggest ones. I would Texas. I don't even know. I can't even imagine what it's like to live in Texas right now as a woman. Oh my friggin' God. It sounds like torture chamber. Texas sounds like actual torture. I live in New England, so I'm in like a good, for now, knock on wood, I'm in a good little pocket of the country right now. Thank God. I wish Canada would take us. They can have me. I'd love to have them. But yeah, I live in the New England area, so I'm all up the top. And we are in a pretty, next to California, I think we're probably the safest, some of the safest areas in America to live in right now at this rate. Not saying that there isn't shit going on, because there fucking is, but I'm talking like overall, probably the safest group of states to live in right now. But again, it depends where you live. And also, I'm gonna be real with you, New England is very white. Very white. Unfortunately, we're very white. We're the whitest place in the whole world. Never been whiter in my life. So that, you know, that comes with some challenges, unfortunately. I have family that lives in Oklahoma, and I'm like, girl, I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you guys do that. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I genuinely don't think, Diva, you are being arrested for being too gorgeous. Cuff me now, daddy. Cuff me up. Take me away. Take me now. You know okay. Go with me on this, okay? Go with me on this. I always thought, okay, so you know what a police siren sounds like, okay? It's like wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, you know what I'm saying? Do you know the song Starships that Nicki Minaj sings in? And there's a part, there's like a noise that plays in the background, and it sounds like a car alarm, or it sounds like something like that, and it's like, I don't remember what the beat is to it. It's meant to fly, hands down, touch the sky. This one went higher than a motherfucker. And it goes, I always thought that would be like the gay police. That would be the queer police. And it'd go, and then just the red siren. It's a pink siren, and it goes, and you're like, oh my god, they're coming to get us. Oh my god. I'm sorry, did you call me a drag queen? I look pretty damn good then, because I look worse than a drag queen, let me tell you right now. Girl, I wish I had makeup on that looked that good right now. I do not. I have makeup on that is good enough to, like, be in public, but that's about it. Drag queen, I wish. That means I put effort. That means I put effort. I surely did not. If I was a drag queen, that means I put effort, okay? I took time for this face. I surely did not, okay? I surely did not. When are you guys gonna make me famous and start clipping me and putting me on the internet and being like, oh my god, you guys, she's so funny. No, don't do that. Don't fucking clip me. Ew. That's literally how everybody gets in trouble. It's the clipping bullshit. Ugh. I am glowing. Thank you. I'm wearing, you know what I'm wearing? Which is crazy because I, like, literally right here, look at that shine. Oh, yeah. I'm wearing About Face. I'm wearing Halsey's brand. If you guys love people that love makeup, like talking about makeup in like a consumer way, not like necessarily putting it on, but like talking about brands, stuff like that, I watch Beautiful and Bothered with Kevin and Johnny. And they talk about like makeup and the makeup industry and brands and stuff like that all the time. It's really fascinating. It's more of like behind the scenes stuff, less of like, let me show you how to put makeup on. You know what I'm saying? And they talk about Face all the fucking time. And I'm like, god damn, I think I'm just gonna do it, because they're like a good in the middle. They're like more than like e.l.f., but they're less than the high-end brands. They're like in that middle range. So I was like, okay, let me try it out. I love Halsey. Like, let me go see what's going on. And I got one of her cream blushes, and I got her cream, like, I think it's a contour, but I think she calls it a bronzer. It's not a fucking bronzer. It is a contour. That is a gray toned makeup brand thing. And I put those on, and I didn't powder it. I was like, fuck that, I'm not even gonna powder it. I'm just gonna walk around. And I did. And look at that. My skin, look at that. Gorgeous. You wish you looked like me. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna buy more crap from her brand. Hello. It's getting dark. I'm in New England. I told you guys. Stop asking where I'm from. What else is going on, guys? What's happening? What's the bands? What's the haps? What's the tea? What's everybody chirping about on the internet today? Anybody in trouble these days? Anybody acting stupid on the internet? Oh wait, everybody is. Everybody's acting stupid on the internet, unfortunately, myself included. I'm over here friggin' on my political account talking about Venezuela. And I'm like, what are we doing here? What's going on? What's going on, girl? What is that? I see a plane. A bird, a plane. What is it? Fly, bird, fly. I've gone crazy. Heated rivalries is over, which is so sad. There's just nothing good on TV. Traders is coming back, which is like, cool, great, whatever. We'll see how that goes. And I'll probably talk about Traders every week on here, which will be cool. But yeah, Traders is on. It's gonna be on. I'm trying to think of anything else that like I want to watch. You know what I've been watching, which is kind of sad because I don't support Deborah Messing in any way, shape, or form. Deborah Messing is a wackadoodle, a dangerous, mentally disturbed human. But man, oh man, you guys, Will and Grace. I love to watch Will and Grace. I can watch Will and Grace every night. I go to bed to it. I've seen every episode 500 times at least. Same with Friends. And I know that's some basic white girl bullshit. I know it is. I know. Okay, I know. Will and Grace was the first show I ever watched where I like watched gay people live life, pretty much. Okay, I learned a lot from that show. And probably some stuff that I should have learned, but I learned, oh, okay, this guy, fucking creepy. There's a guy in a hood at the end of this car, and he's looking weird. Thank God he's far away from me. But yeah, Will and Grace. Oh, bye, Savannah. Have a great night. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, Will and Grace is one of my favorite shows I've ever watched in my entire life. I could watch that show 700 times. I love that show. Megan Mullally is a comedic fucking genius. Sean Hayes, comedic fucking genius. Deborah Messing, when she wasn't a wacko, comedic fucking genius. Friggin' Sean, whatever the hell, who plays Will, he's a genius. Like, the four of them together is pure magic. They're so fucking funny. Everything they say is so off the cuff. It's so, and like, that's my, and their show is my type of humor, like sarcasm and being witty and being quick-witted and fast and wackadoodle and things coming out of each other's mouths. Like, that's my type of humor. Like, that shit makes me laugh. Okay? And so that's like my go-to show. And I've been watching the last season over again, which I really like the last season. I like this, you know what I like? I do like the seasons with Leo. I like his Harry Connick Jr. But you guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I know this couldn't happen because it was like the first like 2 seasons of the show. Like, they couldn't get Will or Grace stuck with one person for too long. But I kind of wish that Grace would have ended up with Woody Harrelson's character. I loved his character on Will and Grace. He was so funny and goofy and like so good for Grace, and they just loved each other, and it made me so sad when they were just like, no, we're not gonna do that. I'm like, what are you doing? Why? I was so bummed out. It was so sad. So sad. So sad. You know? So, but yeah, that's like probably my favorite show that I'm watching right now. And I'm just rewatching it because I'm just like, I don't care. I get my Switch, and if I haven't found a YouTube video that I want to watch or a Patreon video that I have to catch up on, I just will watch Will and Grace. That's what I do. For a while, it was Dawson's Creek. Before that, it's always changing. But right now, my sleepy TV show is Will and Grace. All right. Oh, Savannah's back. She's gone, then she's back. No. Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm not missing any text messages. I feel so bad. I told my friends, I'm like, listen, I only have the sniffles. That's all I have. It's just my nose. It won't stop running. I was like, other than that, I'm not like coughing. I'm not wheezing. I'm not throwing up. Like, I don't have any other symptoms. Like, all I have is a runny nose. Are you guys comfortable if I come to dinner tonight when we're having dinner. And I was like, if you're not, just say no. I was like, it's totally fine with me. I genuinely do not care if you say, like, kick rocks, no. Um, and they were all like, no, 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 we want you to come. It wouldn't be the same without you. I'm like, I know that. I know it wouldn't be the same without me. But that doesn't mean I should, like, I don't want to make anybody comfortable. And they're like, no, we'll just social distance. Like, you'll have hand sanitizer. Like, it'll be fine. I'm like, okay, cool. I just want to make sure, like, again, I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. And I want everybody to feel like they're safe and whatever. I was like, but I was like, I want to go, but, like, I feel bad because, like, I'm fine. And I'm fine, but, like, my nose won't stop running. So I don't know. I'm not going to sneeze on you. I'm not going to vomit on you. Like, you know, but I feel bad. Oh my goodness. But yeah, they should be here in like half an hour or so. Oh, did you guys hear about this new company? What is his name? I forgot. He's a triplet. That, I wonder if this is his company though, or if he was advertising with them. But he's a triplet, and I know I follow him and his brothers on TikTok because they're so fucking funny. Or I follow a compilation channel of theirs because their compilation's really funny. But it's called Space Camp, and it's a lip balm, like a jumbo lip balm. And I got one. I got two of them. I got a strawberry one, and I got a hold on, I just want to put some of this on. I got a strawberry one and a vanilla one. Because if you guys don't know, I'm like a huge like lippy lip balm, lip oil, any of that shit. I have 100 of them. Okay, I don't have 100 of them, but if there is a lip balm or a lippy of any kind, I'm going to buy it. I love them. So it's like an addiction. Okay, me just like doing a video of the trash at the bottom of my car. But this company's called Space Camp, and this is sweet vanilla. This is what it looks like, and I don't know. It just like the packaging. Like, look how cool the packaging is. Like this writing on it and stuff. I don't know. It reminded me of like lip balms that we used to have as kids in like the 90s and early 2000s. Like it reminded me of lip smackers, but like an elevated, more like, I guess, adult version, like the grown-up version of lip smackers. And I was like, that's really cool. What is my favorite? God, my favorite song? God damn, girl, that's a little too specific. My favorite song. Fuck. That changes like all the time. Right? Okay, so if I'm gonna go with like, what's my favorite song of all time versus what's my favorite song right now? My favorite song right now is by Kehlani, and it's called Folded, and I'm addicted to it. And then I'm also addicted to a lot of Demi Lovato's new album. Those are my favorite songs right now. They make me very happy. They make my brain really happy. SZA also. Love anything SZA does. Her music makes my brain very happy too. My favorite song of all time? God damn, that's a rough one. There's so many good songs. Honestly, wow, I wouldn't even know. Probably something with Beyonce. Something Beyonce wrote. I love her Lemonade album. Is my favorite album of all time. But my favorite song, that changes all the time. It changes all the time. Yes, I know Zach Bryan. Is he the one that got like fucking married this weekend or some shit like that and was like dating Brianna Chicken Fry, was abusive and a loser? Was that him? Which one was that? I don't know. I don't follow country music. But my hair looks literally, I look insane right now. My hair looks insane. I need to fix this. This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. Is that who Zach Bryan? Is that who Zach Bryan is, or am I crazy? I don't follow country music. I don't like country music anymore. I used to love country music. I don't like it. Okay, I like the music. I shouldn't say that. I like country music. I don't like the country music atmosphere. I like pop. I like rap. I like R&B. I love R&B music. Yeah, I'd say probably Pop, pop is my favorite, but I also really love, like I said, I love rap, I love R&B, I love rock music. I like country music. The music has never been honestly the problem. There's a lot of country music. I used to actually grow up on country music. One of my favorite performers, artists is Brooks and Dunn of like all time, and I'm not talking like of all time. They're one of my favorite, yeah, one of my favorite artists of like all time. I love Brooks and Dunn. They have so many good songs, so many good songs. Like I grew up on like Garth Brooks, Brooks and Dunn, God, who else? Fucking A, man. George Strait, Travis Tritt, Shania Twain, all that shit. I grew up on all that. And then I just got older and I realized that the country music industry is really hot, like really horrible to anybody that doesn't look like me. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. Don't know how I feel about that. I like rap. Rap is rough though, because some of it I like and some of it I don't. Some of it it's just not my style. And then some of it is like not what I want to listen to. Like I don't want to talk about certain subjects. Like it's like, oh my God, no. Like there's got to be a better way. There has to be a better way. Like I don't want to hear about violence towards women. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't hear that shit from any genre, let alone fucking rap, but like any genre. And I think rap was doing a lot of that for a really long time, especially when I was growing up. And I listened back to rap music that I loved growing up to, or like R&B music that I listened to a lot, and I hear the lyrics and I'm like, wow, this is fucking awful. Like this is really bad lyrics, like that are horrible towards women. So it's a cornerstone of intelligence. Okay. Do you feel good about saying that? Like, do you feel cool that you came into someone's chat and said that? I don't know. Cool. I'm an idiot then? Oh yeah, you got me. I'm stupid. Is that what you want me to say? Like, I don't understand people that comment this shit. I'm like, like, genuinely, what's the reaction that you want? Do you want me to get like pissed off and like freak out and like go insane? Do you want me to be like mad? Do you want me to be insulted? Like, what am I supposed to feel when you say that? Am I supposed to care? I'm so confused when people comment like the dumbest shit you can say in a comment section. And I'm just like, cool, bro. You got me. You got me, bro. Savannah, I'm not telling you that. You know that. We're on the public internet. We're on Beyonce's internet right now. I am not telling you my location. No, thank you. That's not happening. Anyway, I'm going to go anyway because I am going to sit here and wait for my girlfriends to show up. So, anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a good night. Thank you for talking. Thank you for hanging out with me. You're number one. You're the best girls in the group. It's easy to say each thing when you are safe and sound. What? Okay. Have a good night. Flat. Night. I do like your username, not going to lie. All right. Bye, guys. Love you. Talk to you later. Y'all.